Hello, thank you for being here today. My name is Lisa Dempsey, and I am the CEO and founder of the Forgotten Wishes Foundation. If you are someone who recognizes how small acts of kindness can have big impacts on the lives of others, then you are in the right place today. Every day, I get the chance to work with people who understand the deep human desire to be seen and valued, and who want to transform feelings of loneliness and isolation into a sense of belonging. Today, I'm going to provide you with an opportunity to make a difference that is simple, fun, and impactful, and you won't have to break a sweat doing it. You're going to spark joy and inspire belonging for our members of our Forget Me Not Friends Club by participating in a card party. In this short message, I'm going to give you as much information as I can, but you will always be able to refer back to our website for more details about our work. And at the end of my talk, I will share with you how you can participate further and how to register a loved one to be a member of the Forget Me Not Friends Club. So please stick around until the end. In the time that we do have together, I'm going to tell you a little bit about our work and the community of people with disabilities that we serve. I'm going to give you a few tips and instructions for writing your letters or crafting your cards. And don't worry if you don't feel crafty or you're unsure of what to write to somebody you've never met. I'm going to provide you with what you need today. But first, I'd like to present you with some statistics and information about people whose lives are impacted by living with a disability. I'm sharing this with you to help you get a better picture of how and why the people we serve need our help and to create awareness surrounding the topic of disability. So let's get started. First, 1 in 4 individuals has a disability that keeps them from living, working, attending school, or caring for themselves without assistance from others. In 2023, the CDC reported that 1 in 10 children are now diagnosed with a developmental disability. 80% of all disabilities are considered invisible disability. This means that when you encounter someone, you may not readily be aware of their needs. For example, you may quickly determine that somebody who uses a wheelchair may have a disability, but it may take you a bit of time to understand the needs of somebody with autism, a seizure disorder, or an intellectual developmental disability. Over 40% of adults with a disability do not have a friend or loved one in their life to offer companionship, care, or advocacy support. They become forgotten in their community. And after the age of 21, did you know there are no federal or state mandated services required to provide care or support to somebody with a disability? Before the age of 21, that burden falls on the school district. And if somebody is diagnosed with a disability before the age of 18, it is up to the parent or caregiver to put them on an interest list and request services. Those services may be received when a spot opens or funds become available to provide those needed supports. There's a massive shortage of programs and providers and direct care workers, and that means that most individuals who are no longer in a school environment are left at home or placed in facilities with little access to the community during the day. Over half of all people with a disability report feeling lonely daily. And finally, the CDC reports that social isolation among people with disabilities is associated with higher rates of depression, anxiety, and other mental health challenges as compared to people without a disability. I created the Forgotten Wishes Foundation because I saw this personally. I have 2 children with disabilities. I have a son with autism and a daughter with an intellectual developmental disability. My daughter is 32, and each day I see firsthand how many adults with a disability are forgotten about because their parents can't be there for them due to age, illness, or just a variety of circumstances. And many of their other family members may have moved to another part of the country or city and just not be available. I called my foundation Forgotten Wishes because I wondered who wished these overlooked and forgotten members of our community happy birthday or season's greetings, and who celebrated special days with them. I knew that we could make a difference with small gestures of sending them cards, letters, and small tokens in the mail throughout the year to remind them that they were seen, valued, and they belonged. And today you're going to help me spark joy and create a sense of belonging with your words and your cards. To get us started, I want you to go back and reach in your memory to a time when you received a card in the mail from a friend or a relative. Maybe the card was to celebrate a holiday or your birthday. Can you remember another time you received a card or letter, maybe acknowledging an achievement? Maybe it was from a boss or a coworker who wrote you a note about a job well done. Or maybe a friend sent you a celebratory congratulations on achieving a personal goal or milestone. How did that make you feel? Did you feel seen and valued or appreciated? That is what we're going to accomplish today. You are going to give the gift of feeling seen, valued, and remembered. So let's get started. First, I want to give you a resource that you can access on our website. It is our Card Party Initiative book. It has tips for creating and writing your card. It has everything you need to know about what kind of materials work best, conversation starters, and even sample letters that you can use as templates to write your own. Our website is ForgottenWishesFoundation.org. And you can find the download How to Host a Card Party on the homepage or the Get Involved page. Second, when you're writing your message, you never want to speak down to someone or assume that they are incapable of understanding something. But we do want you to keep your messages at a level as if you were writing to, say, a 9 to 12-year-old person. And when you're considering your writing tool, use a dark colored ink that may be easier for somebody to see who is sight impaired. Also, remember to print instead of using cursive. It's also really important for you to avoid using words or images that imply or express a more intimate relationship between the reader and the sender. These includes things like, oh, best friends forever, or you are loved, or XXOO, images of hearts and lips and things like that. We also ask that you avoid any religious references, Bible verses, and things like blessings. We're non-denominational and we never know what our reader may feel, so we want to be respectful. So what do you write in your card or letter? Share something about your day. Share something that you love about the community that you live in. Ask them what they like to do during their day. If your card is handcrafted, tell them a little bit about why you designed the card the way you did. For example, did you use a photo of a recent vacation that you took? What inspired you to take that photo on your trip? Did you paint something on your card? Maybe you used watercolors in shades of blue. Did you select that color because it reminded you of the ocean or the sky? Are you a sports fan or a movie fan, a book fan, a music fan? What do you love to do? What brings you joy? And ask the reader what brings them joy. Tell the reader that you're happy to share a moment of your day by writing to them. Tell the reader that you think it's so cool that they're part of a special club like the Forget-Me-Not Friends Club. These are just a few ideas to help you with your content. The key is to have fun and don't overthink it too much. I also told you at the very beginning that I'd share with you how to register a loved one to be a member of the Forget-Me-Not Friends Club. This club is free to anyone of any age with a disability, and that's thanks to our sponsors and donors. It costs about $5 a month per club member, about the cost of a latte, to cover the cost each month. We serve all 50 states, and we hope to expand into Canada in 2024. To sign up for the club, you just visit our website and scroll to the Forget-Me-Not Friends Club registration button on the homepage, or visit the programs page for more details. Once registered, it takes about 2 weeks, and the club members should receive a welcome package in the mail, and then they'll start receiving their newsletters and cards throughout the year. I want to thank you so much for listening to me today and for sparking joy by creating what our club members call their Happy Mail. I hope you will also consider supporting us with a financial contribution, or maybe even selecting us on Facebook or a different social platform as a charity to raise funds on your birthday. There is a donation page on our website, and you can find other ways to support our mission there as well. Cheers, friends. Have a great card party, and thanks again.